Shemu'El, Sheniy. 2 Samuel 5. Then came all the tribes of Yasharel to El David unto Chevron, and spoke, saying, Behold, we are your bone and your flesh. Also in time past, when Shaul was king over us, you were he that led out and brought in Yasharel. And Yahuwah said to you, You shall feed my people Yasharel, and you shall be a captain over Yasharel. So all the elders of Yasharel came to the king to Chevron, and King David cut a covenant with them in Chevron before Yahuwah, and they anointed David king over Yasharel. David was 30 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 40 years. In Chevron he reigned over Yehudah 7 years and 6 months, and in Yerushalayim he reigned 33 years over all Yasharel and Yehudah. And the king and his men went to Yerushalayim unto Yevusim, the inhabitants of the land, which spoke unto David, saying, Except you take away the blind and the lame, you shall not come in hither, thinking David cannot come in hither. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Sion, the same is the city of David. And David said on that day, Whosoever gets up to the gutter and smites the Yevusim, and the lame and the blind that are hated of David's soul, he shall be chief and captain. Wherefore they said, The blind and the lame shall not come into the house. So David dwelt in the fort, and called it the city of David. And David built round about from Millo and inward. And David went on and grew great, and Yahuwah Elohai Sevaat was with him. And Hiram king of Sor sent messengers to El David, and cedar trees, and carpenters, and masons, and they built David a house. And David perceived that Yahuwah had established him king over Yasharel, and that he had exalted his kingdom for his people Yasharel's sake. And David took him more concubines and women out of Yerushalayim, after he was come from Chevron, and there were yet sons and daughters born to David. And these be the names of those that were born unto him in Yerushalayim: Shemu'El, and Shoval, and Nathan, and Shalomah, Yifkar also, Elishua, Nepheg, and Yaphiah, and Elishama, and Eliada, and Eliphelet. And when the Pelishtim heard that they had anointed David king over Yasharel, all the Pelishtim came up to seek David. And David heard of it, and went down to the hold. The Pelishtim also came and spread themselves in the valley of the Rephaim. And David inquired of Yahuwah, saying, Shall I go up to the Pelishtim? Will you deliver them into my hand? And Yahuwah said unto El David, Go up, for I will doubtless deliver the Pelishtim into your hand. And David came to Baal Perazim, and David smote them there, and said, Yahuwah has broken forth upon my enemies before me, as the breach of waters. Therefore he called the name of that place Baal Perazim. And there they left their images, and David and his men burned them. And the Pelishtim came up yet again, and spread themselves in the valley of the Rephaim. And when David inquired of Yahuwah, he said, You shall not go up, but fetch a compass behind them, and come upon them over against the mulberry trees. And let it be, when you hear the sound of a going in the tops of the mulberry trees, and then you shall bestir yourself. For then shall Yahuwah go out before you, to smite the host of the Pelishtim. And David did so as Yahuwah had commanded him, and smote the Pelishtim from Gibeah until you come to Gezer.